Order for Jaman of D.C.E. Ababe Kasa, Tam ana yetotutu na no de ekoso ewo ne district and answer the constituency. Na Jaman of no bibu say wa himfa woni say Jaman of so de Sampa enso ehye hono mo ase. Na ne kasa yemu no ene nsem a woka ni bia woka no. Nana Samba Ghafla ne kasa mafo ababe kasa afa sa comment na D.C.E. eye no ho ana so kan no ho. Akoye se asem a woka no ase D.C.E. no won shada ndi no kure emma Sampa eman no anase Sampa kuro no yebenya bre na yakwa kutiti nsem no mu nkyeremu mo ankasa munim de ekoso Sampa de nyobi na be de ebeka kire mo na ebia na D.C.E. nkomotwetwe na ase tama na yebusa no de ekoso ene de eba na bia na won shada nti wonti bi ebebo video no kakra bi nso ayeden asa kire mo na makwa kuti ewia na Nana Samba Ghafla Sampahene ne kasamafo ensemo adewe a wo chechiri mu no ene oka ni nyina no na yede ni nyina so ayede asabesom on subscribe and no subscribe on share video na no share video no on kire wadwen e wo comment section won ma no akire wadwen e wo comment section won ahanom e Snap News TV nyabre ni enkotie D.C.E. nkomo ne kakra ye ba de ohu bia so na sa de asom medas.
The fight is now between Nana Samba Ghafla and then Nana Jamfra.
Honorable Chair, my name is Adane George, the District Chief Executive.
Okay, Mr. D.C.E., how are you?
Honorable Chair, I'm fine.
Who is your coordinating director?
Mr. Alfred Numo.
How long have you been in office?
I've been in office since January 2020.
How many years?
That's about 3 years now, getting to 3 years.
Yeah, so this one can go directly to you. Can you take it from the D.C.E. and handle it for me? It's about security in Jama North. What is happening there now? He wasn't the D.C.E. and this has to do with security. So can you take over?
Honorable Chair, there has been a chieftaincy issue since 2023.
Yeah, that's why I want you to handle it. What is happening to it? The chieftaincy issue there, what is happening to it?
It has to do with 2 gates, royal gate. The fight is now between one gate called Nana Samba Ghafla and then Nana Jamfra. There is a problem of who is to succeed the deceased chief. As a result, the 2 opposing gates have been fighting since then.
Are they still fighting? Or it's just they are fighting, so they should
Honorable
fight?
Chair, when it started, I could remember it was in November 2023. The 2 gates clashed and the security services had to come in. Even before that, D.C.E. also made a lot of effort to calm down the situation. The situation was calmed down for a period, and then last year, Good Friday, now the 2 sides also clashed again. And currently, as we speak, on Sunday, last Sunday, there was another clash. So currently, there are security services. A number of them have been deployed.
So the national security is in charge of it currently, isn't it?
Yes, Honorable Chair.
Okay, so how much have you generated this year? Your internally generated fund is how much?
Yeah, so far this year up to August, our internally generated revenue is about 3.6.
Na say D.C.E. ensemo ni bi no a na ebusebusa no na eja ono susu oyi ano ekwan a ofa so a eja wodi obo no homode se do be ya be masumdua de aba awase sese no ntokwa ne de ahemfofo mienu na che sese no asi omo so na susu D.C.E. nim se wohene susu e wo Sampa susu de enka oye ba akopa because ono na Ghana mra agina tumu constitution no agina tumu se woye Ghana anase oye Sampahene, which is Nana Samba Ghafla. And no me kawa hana se wonti ase a no akoshepo because what I know no say ana say Ghana for ni nyina anim no say ya gazette no na as to say ya gazette no ne de ene de oye Sampahene wotwi mu tintin ne betene ko ye pekura ya nya gazette no de nya gazette no wa wo se wo ye Sampahene no ya ye gazette wo no de keke na wo ye na enko ba bia ehuru nsusu a ebeden ebesa adwo yenkoni enkuti Nana Samba Ghafla ne kasamafo
D.C.E na okasa ye no me pese ohunu bebi a nipa oye sumani akwada suma ofri suma aye suma hini na kwada no ena ono nso eni abrante bi a President Mahama ba ya musi ni bi a wo Sampa a oka se ono na oye zongofo nyina NDC zongo kokos ono eye o mupanyini a wo Sampa a wo ye musi ni a wo Sampa no no ka se ono a ye Brahma bonsusu ono no ka se omumom na omoye NDC fo enti ono ene control D.C.E ono mbom na ka se onne ma omudi D.C.E baaye so omo no moye NDC fo mpanyinefo sa D.C.E nso no ni NDC fo no ene nam enti tamu a oba mauli a omudi nkwase asem nyina akọfa nkurofo emo mo be prapra nipa ne yi nyina oni ya trawuli omudi nsem fun no wo Sampa no mo adwane akoda D.C.E dem ewo Sampahene kro enti D.C.E dia wono no oye already compromise ena ya yenim a eye Sampahene ena use no for an agenda enti ofre Sampahene kro a oye Sumani a Sampahene enum ne ma omoye no D.C.E a na nka wo hwe na onsem fata so nka obeye D.C.E because hwe ni kasa na hwe na nimu a wonim se oye non inspiring because amre na no wo kira de o kasa no kan se ye di san modua esiade so se 15 years so se de ben years ago emre nso ana wo kira de 3 years ago 2 years ago ana mo ba be ye educational program a ye kan se o mo be invite nananom a e wo Sampa traditional area na o mo be host no ha no o kan se they shouldn't host it here, they should take it outside the Sampa township because Sampa nkonya sem manso wo ho aye atwi emre no hunu ne sakaye because samre no na Sampahene ema yenye wo D.C.E na Brahma bonsusu ema yenye wo D.C.E na NDC for ema yenye wo D.C.E ni santi no na you were seeing the light and speaking the truth but omobeye wo D.C.E wie no and you've lost the essence of your education na wonya free school mu no because enuama na okaye ni nyina no a mebo emamotie na analyzing ye because sa ene yetete me pese wo hunu ndokure na hu the propaganda style na o ma taking it up no na wo taking it up
a market also has become a rampant. About 12 houses has been burnt, 8 people has been killed, and many properties has been destroyed. With this, always we report the dissect meet and report to the RISEC, and always is the RISEC, that is the regional minister, who is in charge of security in the region, who normally controls it. As of now I am speaking, there are about 123 security men at Sampa.
Enti niemekano enra na obia enjimindi no ono nkasa gie to mu say the head of security in the region the regional minister ono ene control the police for beye ono ene control bibia enra meka ye no obi awie chati mi ka mi say enye wono na entro mebu nanimu ase enti D.C.E no ankasa agie to mu say the regional minister no ono ena a control security of the enti ono na be kire say police for munchi nipa ma munchi nipa enti sanete enti papa ni hyase no odi kan say burning of market o say ye shi market ye shi market ye say onim enkrofo nso a omu shi market no but then nam say oye bias na won kan okrenti no ontimi nka say Sam modua boys, Sam modua any no bad maulenum, any nkrofo na o matwa na hia no, ne nkrofo na o matwa na hia no, omu no mushi market say nioma, ontimi nka because oni nokre abonsa ho. Ena ono nso no he is doing the bidding of Sampahene. Enti the necessary nokre no obeka. Amma nokre da di ama obi ehunu baby a problem ne free ba no, ontimi nka. Ne o kan say burning of market ena ne bro fofo nso o say many people say has been killed. So on timi nka nokre enka say yes sam modua for ena eshi market she nkrofo fie omobisa no he doesn't know. He went on to say they are using a lot of money to maintain peace and order. When did that start? Emra eyi omusha say omudi to trust someone shi nkrofo fie she market. Omufre say there are military personnel in Sampa. Let them move in and bring these animals to order. Can say they be na winika omu banon usan omu momu koye. Because you think that they were burning the store because the stores belong to us. Omu makas na mfiri omu kuro mu hom. And then the and so no epese ha adwin kakra. Ba de beye. Enti omu block kwan. Omu block kwan. Send ye beye a Sampa market begu. But omantimi. Enti na omanya tutrafoɔ a saa Sampa market na omu si kwan se omu pese omu gunu enti omu nso omu bi omu de na omanya tutrafoɔ a omu betimi aboa ma omu gunu no eni ye yankɔhye omu achi. Enti tamu na omu shi market na ye fa phone frɛ wɔm a military fo eba no osan wɔm momu kɔɔyɛ. Because no pese omu shi gya no omu shi market no omu shi market na send ye beye a ono ni krom na eye dan beye 35 no na enumbomu a overtake ye. But ye na nomada Roma di omu plan ye no omu ntimi anye. Okasa no kan say ono no spendi 72 million Ghana cedis a day. Aden Gaza Street, Gaza Israel for bombu omo a ye hwe omo no. Will they use 72 million, 720 million a day? Are they uto bombs and ema wom? So on kanokre. Ni etosu mienu. Osai kan asem bi se. Osi yesi Sam Modua Ohini some years ago. Osi Sam Modua diade either say or say some years ago muntie abasa modua no na monhunu monhwe ade bi Abrantie Farouk Ahmed on Najina hono Daniel Okrani Mansa Rose eni mameni Adama Watare ni enti muntie na monhunu tamwa se tamwa ne ye wo menhia na ye di asem no ye call menhia that was 2000 asem no ye di wie ye in June 2023 samre no ene ye kasa wa ha tie ne Adama kan ye efa Farouk no ho tie
na ye di omuye abusiabia na wo de meme de ne wo mu ayeti nkonwa so ene wo mu ayewo saa ehemfo a wo mu ti nkonwa so no ni ahemafo ene wo ugo Jama bidi Jama ohini be na owu no a wudi ni di eye wa busantia ba cho eye mi ofa asie yawe ono ena didi ado no so a ede ne bedi akonwa ono ni nana ofre ne si ntina mede ne ba ho eti na yanda yo hiba de da kusi apan nko na ebi na dia uji ni tum dada na ahiba fo kwa na ye di omuye abusiabia na wo de meme de ne wo mu ayeti nkonwa so ene wo mu ayewo saa ehemfo a wo mu ti nkonwa so no ni ahemafo ene wo ugo Jama bidi ohini be na owu no a wudi ni di eye wa busanti ba cho eye mi ofa asie yawe ono ena didi ado no so a ede ne bedi akonwa ono ni nana ofre ne si ntina mede ne ba ho eti no ya
Madam Asi
D.C.E a waba a woso ye D.C.E ewose oka sa abusuakuo ni nyina ye den ebomu no afedi entoto ye na wode ba There be say a banner sadia, sebes, and corner woman wanya dear says, Sanet said dear, wanya dear, because D.C.E. dear, we are public you servant. Just say, I are buying any tuauka, and a cruma for no more on almost no made a mutuauka. Now, so will be a what they say, we are buying Winnipa no was over a busia kum united abomun ama asundri abakru no sono. Work with now will be a fan. Allegedly, as such as say, conform more yes, and your money in a big right to me quote D.C.E. fee quoted them. Eh, now I know understand. I mean, Ghana has said, dear question, any dear question, ya should hear a betting semu. Afi na asamone kanu akwa kana na me nso so na o kanu minim Sampahene agenda concerning this minim Sampahene na agenda de asem ede na chese wo pe na de ede enti na se ete sa se Sampahene so yesa ede enti na wo ye ne sa ade de asem de akoso ni nyina de ebe ni nyina eyese Nana Samba Ghafla one could say anchor and as one could join a bono champion association. Enunti na way in a urban and can to say they are going can you case beer can you sim beer because make I cry Nicholas Yas I behave video be a betremu becan say na Nana Domahine dear one on the time I case in the bar for Fronocra. No crowd was one crowd when him said Nana Samba Ghafla and the head this year, Tesomuni Nade, Atiasi. Ni nim dear Sanko Baya, a semi could do Sampahene one much as say, I feel dear, acquire dear IU, I say, I dear IE. Na Empire me one say a bedroom. Empire in yesterday say a bedroom, say Baya, Sampa Benyan and Toma Paya de Efra, and then dear cost was some pain. Near police near one so near Buntu near Kuno. And as I say, Crawford, say, Nana Saya, would young Crawford, as such as social video, sir. One more yem, na one princey, and so dear chili, aqua Janaconum, air quack of bois, and tea, as soon Diana ye penna ye pemagana. See, and a mobile. I do one cassette to me by a video by Cassa say, yan two Nana Samba Ghafla and free at the swan. Nasi a person G, ama Sampa Crabetting a boko. As we win na yes, and videos winning nan and amha. National Security in Carway, Ghana Police Service in Carway, and I just said, dear Cosso and Elcoso. The Empire me bonne says, Sepe. In Nipa homemaker. Because they say we teach any. Na say bia ya be posted from a baby award do akọ Sampa here wonko because we one development a enko so oboko no nyina gida sa na we nyina so na nka we kanti ase ya adwuma wie enti ase e wo say ya adwuma minim kokoti sem ne mensem asabio tafrache wo moyo edede na beba mu de mu mientie no
menshia that was 2023. Any ye bisa say opinion Adama Watara na a cross examination and no opinion Abu Mama no and will be signed say opinion Adama Watara ebusia duane a wo ye no udin enka ho enam say woni omunya ebusia nti no wantimi amfa wudin anka ho na ye bopa say begina mo kasa ma won na ye no krenso on say opinion Adama Watara e kasa no no ankasa ntimi nkasa o abrante na no ogina na che efre no sie mo no ono na woka na waka enya bia Adama Watara nka wo ye panyini na wo mfie wa animu a wo na anim fie asem no ebe ye den na skwa no ma obegina wachi no waka na waka because omubo nipa e ma ne yeye ene woka say debi ono no wamfa ne din amma abusuadua no because when oni akonwa ene obi san bisa ne say ne maami a ye friend mammo ono nso wamfa ne din amma mu ni nana a ye friend akosua mantoaja wamfa ne din amma mu ene Adama no eyi anu say me nana oye akosua mantoaja wankasa wagi na tumu dada enti wabusuadua no no waba mu bi so ho ena obisa say na wodi oba bi din ba mu a ye friend no Jama ono odi ade na ade ne ba mo ene wo si debi ene wo pointi Farouk ene wo ka say me ofa si we ena ade de aduru ne so a ye de ne bedi ade otie ni ye o se me ofa si we ena ade de aduru ne so a ye de ne bedi ade enti that lines and trono mutwa say odi ade 2015 ene ne ekeka ho nyina. These are video recordings eno ntina de bia me ka say Ashanti man eye pay setters omo ye pay setters
ayo himba yana ewo
so
kan so na edi na dia oni o ye ni wa ma odi na ko ya aya busia penye
entity
mo to boss na dem mu bi na mo sebe mo mana na mo asem no ko du so asem wa de oni no ye
ujini tum dada na ahimba fo kwa na ya di omu ye abusia bia na so wo de meme de ne wo mu ayeti nkonwa so ene wo mu ayewu sa ehimfo aro mo
me di kwetri kakra e ma wo hu bibiye
sisemu a chire se be wadu mabu ameros
edi abrasa minana edi asima omu ye nipa de ga kusi apan nso na edi na dia na oni o ye ni wa ma odi na ko ya aya kusi apan
mo to boss na dem mu bi na mo sebe mo mana na mo asem no ko du so asem wa de oni no ya no de oni mu no o se bia o ya no me mu wa
ti obi amoso odi ade o na gina ha
na
ko se na kusi
me be sa do se onim se na ko fisu no ni ni apan ni a odi adu kwa o free mu no mimi o fa odi kwa kusedu e na din na dia e ba cha o ye nyintum e ye no pre adama wa u ka se kura abusi abia ya u ka mu nsem kire udi e wo mu ana me dinim anso so ma kire o ba bia me hye na ne enti ana me dinim se me ntwe amanso ati sei me ye abusia dua ada enti ne o ye mabusia dua ama me no me ni a family amamu
ena ne ko te correct no
obi na tro ma wo mia ena me kika ma omo oyeye na una na akosi amanto aja nso e akosi amanto aja anje Sampahene na eno so nkyerese ma oye di hye uji ni tum dada na ahimba fo kwa na ya di omu ye abusia bia na wo de meme de ne wo mu ayeti nkonwa so ene wo mu ayewu sa ehimfo aro wo ti nkonwa so no ni ahimba fo ene wo ugo jama bi de jama ohin be na owu mu udi ni de eye wa abusia bia me ba cho eye me ofa asie ya we ono na adide ya do no so a ye de ne bedi akonwa ono ni nana ofre ne si ntina me de ne ba ho etida ya nda yo himba yanda
abusafo me damasi ente se wo hu emra opanyini Adama Watara e kasa no no wontimi nkasa because onka o mabusua no ho enti abrante na ogina na chi no oye samodua aseni enti wono mom na wo ka kire no won se Adama ne ka se enye wono na ye abusuadua no ena wo se ena wo bisa no ena boy no directly no because omo no omo kope ne chaw samoduafo no sre na oye obekasa ma won because onye wo mubusuani ena wo bisa ne se na Jama bia wodi ne ba mo no eye Farouk ni nana na bina on se yamamuti ase se na bina ye nana nwa kofi to no obewu ema bi sa ema na owo mu no na ba kutu Jama sa Jama no na sifo ne sa Farouk Ahmed no enti no obisa ne se Jama na wodi ne ba mo no onu no na wadi ade ana ana wo se debi na Jama no na seni ni Farouk Ahmed ya wogina hoi ono na adidi aduru ne so a ye de ne besi ade so enti se ye de ne si ade so ma ne ye oman hene ena ye ne na etwi manso a enko beka say we na odi ade na munya no amune ne twimanso enti entro na politically masheda na mu twa na mu ye ne nyina no eno tena me ka say Ashanti man well organized enti ye ba ho na arbitration ni koso nyina no ma mu hunu the way o record ye wa hunu say a perfect court system. The cross examination caution na me offer na obisa Adama Watara na ye probing caution because why ye ebusuadua na wo ba be bonkura wo ba be kire se wo ye dihye no wo nana anim wo maame anim wankasa unim na wa ba se wo ba be pri akonwa adi so ho na ya ka asem awie na benya D.C.E enam say oye politically inclined na eye Samahene na edi ne baaye na Samahene pese okodi tutrafo achi no mu say ye kuro na Domahene nso na ese wo na edi regional minister baaye na ono nso be hye na chi na se ne D.C.E ni kan ye enya me na me kan D.C.E ni kan say the regional minister na control on the ma order anso no ma ye bibi na wo ma jai tutrafo na o mu say kuro no na omo koswa no omo twantro because Nana Domahene at a point in time bekan say Sampa na Sampa wo Nana Himabi ena Nana Himabi edi sa abrante Farouk edi ade some 10 years ago eni ne ekeka ho and then mahunu video mu say Adama Watara ka say we ena ade de edu ne so we na ye 2023 2 years ago enti mesremu Sampa enkonwasem royalty is not about a political election enye abatoɔ ɛna na wɔka sɛ no mess ɔn sɛ na dwene no D.C.E a ɔnteme nwene nkwan ne mu no ɔbɛma yɛmpuntunwuma aka akyiri onye intelligent enough to know what royalty entail kuro bɛn ɛna abɛkɔ so a wobɛnya sɛ royals omo sa kuro no mu no ɛdɔɔso sen timamufo omo kuro mu hɔ nyina ɛhifa ɛna abɛnya bi eduru point bi krampo no eduru point bi na royals no omasi no enoso a omukosra bontin emobi bedibi and it is there but then now said D.C.E sebi who is not making essence of the education now why you so politically inclined now why jai enkurofo omu use no just to destroy your town intino or babenya chance gina TV station and our radio so are misrepresenting the facts of the Sampa stool. Ya mamati ase se adihye enya abatwo ne yakose obi ambetu aba na omo obi obenya dodo no wafa. It's not done in the way. Royalty is through blood. Your bloodline unya free umame nom ase. Enti Mr. D.C.E Mesrel, if your aim is to help these hooligans to destroy your town, na mobe dane Sampa political thing, na mobe pese mobe use politics e dia say corona, I will assure you that we will not stay for you to use hooligans to destroy your town. Oh, can we say ye noson? Ye noson, then why will you go and burn market? So why will you be using hooliganism? Why will you be terrorizing people where you think you have majority? Montro any sebi akufi and someone amuki kano. Enough is enough. So mo me come mamati say mo politics any near mo ye no ebe two ye ya hinie. And you cannot use your political regime. Say the same thing. It was a President Mahama regime, last regime, no. And anamo pese muye nuyamabi. And we showed you, say, yes, ye nananom and a chichiri Sampa. This time round, don't take our nature to protect the town to be our weakness. And mama dreamu nyamu say, mube shebibi. Say move use political power to coerce us. That will never happen. Enti say we a very sensible leader. Now upe kroni here. Then you need to be a responsible leader. Neja sebi sankwasi ase nkikano a ukikano. o pese wo say ye kuro no, and that nonsense must stop now. Because me hunu say eye wo tire mo po bi na waye na pese nkrofo bi yusu na de say kuro no. Say ampa say Farouk Sambodua edi ade some 10-15 years ago. Then what prevented you, Sampahene and Domahene, from gazetting Farouk no? Adentina mama muni nokre abon sanhunsa. Enti ye mawati ase se enye ye yakonwa na ade beba be ye politics. I don't see any political gain mubenya ebeya greater than the life of individuals and properties of the town. Menim benefit mufi se mubenya free sa sebi nkwasi asamo amuye amudi say ye kuru no. Menim the benefit mufi se mubenya enonti wini was regional minister any Sampahene any Domahene mawiata so say you will use these hooligans to destroy Sampa. What benefit, what political benefit will you gain that has made you to think, say, the life of the people of Sampa doesn't matter as compared to the political powers now? Ubenyano. Yabesremo. Ye nam amamre ni amanie kwanso ene ye bibia. Ye di amamre ene two form ene ye koka Sampa nsem no. The way I watch video yi Sambodua yi twa ntro se ewo ni we mu se ono ni mami ni nana na sini biara ni ho a wakọ menhia da akoka asem we oye liar oye
asem no kro we ntu se we hwete se me sa adwene we okra menti ase wakọ menhia akodi fo sa ba akuna no okasa no kwa de ono kwa de se yes ono kwa de je so ono ni mu hwe onya dese onya dese onya di ubedi pa ana ache se o sa don ho fole ensem we moko menhia gu asem ni nyina ame hu se kotoko he ka asem bi so no wa na hine dada wo ni sika nam sika dwa kofinti wo sika ento magiteku ana se dama ana asempoa emfiri odasa ni bi ho enye yie enya ade obeye ne sa so ni nyansam no etime bu asem ni nyina awie nka awie ni ka awie ni feko kurao ensu yenim mo de asem na court e de court akwa ama court kura sa ahye se yenko gazette e de na nka we nka mansu be na san word sa nyema we hu achi ama sa de we ni ntino ebi motimi twi phone esi o manim etimi di kotoko hene atem because of Sampa case winti ebi motimi twi phone di kotoko hene atem say sa de ekoso nyina we de ekoso nyina no asa chana energy ne sa de akoso nyane de bi dan nyane nkranza mehwe social media ebitimi di nkranza hina tem say akoda ne akoa ewo baabi na chese ya na munnim abakosem anase obi na ya na opese wo say abakosem no kire nkranza wana ka say nkranza nka sante ho enkranza nkura de ka minimu no kura no kotoko hine epiesi ene nkranza enti eya na moka niema bia anase moka de munimu se moka de mo de obi asoma mo se mo nyo se denyo. I don't know the agendas behind this. And I mean say nim Sampahene ne Nana Domahene di omo pe entia sebe niema we nyina ekokoko so na nka de we ka simple because Nana Domahene o se ade ya Jaman bedu atosimienu wono ene ye bro house of chief president ade na nka de we nkantimi nye ne kanya ketwe we asembe a e wo se ne kaye kanasa but yenim agendas e won ho yenim de sebuta fracha omo ebia omo obi fufuro ntia omo yo no sa na wa we wa bi so be de udi Ashanti ene wonyam betwitwiri fom no enye yie se ni yie yopa enye yie na mo amun sa small boys na eni sa we na mo twitwi fon na mutimi di ewura tem because of Sampa case ni sa we ni won no nhwe yie na emo am Emwa kapre. Wamu amokumu wamono sebe. Omu mbibidi. Ene se okoye na se ababo wa na se okupira na akoyi bibi sa. Obeda dem sa no apro no akowu. Obeda dem apro akowu. Ebusamu mienti.
Ne nyina efiri Samahene ene Domahene a omu twantro edi omachi. Na waye D.C.E na waba. Na enam se woni omu nenam, woni omu ne da sorry. Omu di nkwase asem no a na omadwane akosoma na omakoda ho. Woni obi afuo, woni obi afuo ben. Na wodi gya etu na fuo mu a. Kai hunu se na fuo ni hyiwie a ebetre akọ wodie no mu. Enti wo ye badwin ma obi a woni no, obi a woni ne ben no ye ni ne boni. What in America no? Woni obi na fuo eben. Na wodi gya etu na fuo ni mu a. Kai hunu se gya na wodi tu mu no enim hye ebeshi aba wodie no mu. Enti sebi san kwase asemu amuye na mu di omachi na omuye ntutrasem ne ye no ebe spili aba mo ho na ebe take mu by surprise. I'm telling you. Enti mesremo, royalty is not about popular election. Royalty is not about popular election. Na beka se yakosa lai enti NDC na wini ye enti NDC wini ye enti no omu nkrofo na doso because they have said say omu mom na ye NDC enti enam say NDC na wini or area mo no they are in majority. When has politics become the determinant of royalty? Mr. D.C.E, Ms. Raymond, only I don't attempt me to believe say a president and in a pound for and a shemwechi and a moye no. But I'm only telling you, Mubetimia shikroni na you can burn the town down. But Mimawati say, even if Mushikroni na some modria and in Nkrofo will never be royals. Omunye adishie da. And that is the fact. They know it. Enti mubetimia shomechi emoma shikroni nyina. Mubetimia shomechi emoma ye tutrasem. Mubetimia shomechi emoma dani krona butu. But they will never be royals of the Sampas too. But emamum pushi to a point. Emamum pushi to a point. You will use the state power against us. Ebe surprise mu say there are some forces when it come upon somebody, controlling that person become very uncontrollable. Enti se mube sebi mube ko na matnasi na ma yusu amamre ni amanie na ma yusu ganamra na mu pese mu di ebia political power amanyenti no mu pese mu ye bibia one who say a statement the Security Council a government issue you know me read it say there are attacks on police, people are attacking police, and you know say your very supporters are those doing that because what dani bibia politics in Ghana obi konyim obi kura mo be dani politics. Anything in Ghana, you've turned it to politics. And therefore, you are unable to implement the law to affect and apprehend perpetrators and bring them to book. Adentia, daben a hindiye be dani politics. Daben ena hindiye ebe dani politics. So, enti mesre D.C.E, any regional minister, any the government of the day. Yempese yebe believe say it is President Mahama any na ban ena eshe mukutupa ena mo ye ndie mo ye no, we don't want to believe that. Yewra na mo di nsɛm ma ne sɛ wɔnka no waka we na mo ngindi na mo hye enkrofo achi no mo ye to trasɛm a, then why will you bring other cases to him say on mediati? If waka asɛm watena asɛm so, videos are there. Omo no mo di petition ba ye na in the course of the year kan asɛm no omo ankasa eka no kura na otumfo eka na ekotia wo mu wi a na makɔhye wo machi na omo ye to trasɛm. Then the same people na bakɔhye omo achi a omo ye to trasɛm no, mo the same people nso san ba otumfo sɛ asɛm ye wo akakama ye wakabi na mo nyindi na mo nteme enforce ye no na mo kɔhye obi achi. Then you are doing these things trying to think say you are what you want to help somebody to establish what you call bonomai. Sampa, we are members of Ashanti Council. Enye me Abu, ena medi eba Ashanti Council. Enye Adama Watara, ena yedi eba Ashanti Council. Enye yedi eba Ashanti Council. Ye Nana Num, ena yedi eba Ashanti Council. Enam okwana miniyen, and that is the fact. Emira na Ashanti ene adinkra war tamwa no mu kun 1818 ye nana no odi akonwa ye nana sanaja a wo free ye busu enye no mon fan chemi network no send ye me katre mo no bebi a me wo no ensuo eto wa ha enti na network no e break enti ne me pese this D.C.E what in say wabenya ne D.C.E bi dia on concentrate on what he has to do. On say ye bisa ne kura no, they don't have any proper lay down structures to make sure say law and order will be maintained. Because to travel na omo ye sade no, hwene na woka, oso omo kofo omo free Cote d'Ivoire ba na omo adwane akọ. Enti me mekwa kofa obi free Cote d'Ivoire ba say o meshi me fie. Aren't na mo nka no kure, you will not be men of integrity. Men of principle, why won't you use your conscience? You know them. Daniel Okra, say same way. Sebi ampa. When Nana Samba Ghafla, ye gazette na newie ye. No mako fasa to travel. No mu die anymore. No mu shit dying. No mu yes nyoma way na. You have not even arrested one person. Na mu tiho say you are men of integrity. Conscience ewo mo ho. Na wo be kasa. You cannot say somebody have one year way. Now see ye kofa nkrofo bi by no mudwane free wo. What a shame. Say o ma meti ase a wo be ma na bregu say owu because you are not an honest man. So o ma ya yeti mu bibia mu de be politics. Bibia mu de be politics. Matise machi abroye muchi no mu se ensem a wo kan ye no will be fear and panic. Any or the trouble beba. There na ye more troubling than say obi beka say mu ye legal adibi ade ye lawful mu ya etuo betu nipa bewu enkoda bewu ye betani krono to this. What is more treacherous than that? You didn't arrest that person. You didn't even call him to caution him. Adentia because you're politically inclined. Na ampa near court to see yen. Then the person will then come again. Na wakwako yes adino. Na wakum nipa wa shifye wa senyoma ne yebeka yesi regional minister C emo munchi obia. Na de ben conscience na aka mo ho biom. Enti Mr. Mamon Fanchemi. Enti mamati ase say enough is enough. Nana Samba Ghafla wotoso mienu. Ye na mamamre kwan so Sampa nkonwa asem ba ya ka awie. Ya ka Sampa nkonwa asem awie. Me ma wo hunu bebi asem no sha ase free ye. Ya ka awie. Ye di nkunim ene ye yi no a ahemfo kuro ni nyina atwa ye hia nyina. Kuro na atwa ye hia nyina wo ma ahemfo nyina de echi. Bebi abeko ahemfo ne de echi. Ahemfo dudu wo sen ne dis Farouk Ahmed na echi. Ahemfo dudu wo sen then you get somebody who ought to know. Now we're better because of political. Now we're the bidding of the paymasters. And you know, the paymasters, and so now we yes, I know, man. Are they? Or say, do your Sampa chieftaincy issues and leave the NDC government out of this. Because you people started this conflict before they came to look at what somebody is saying. We voted and gave the authority, the power to the president of the nation. And that power was vested in him to protect the sanctity, the security of the nation. And here too abaye kosa a line etu abamano edi Ghana to me man no yamfa man say he should be selective. Yamfa man say he should allow a D.C.E to see somebody who is a mediocre. Yamfa man say on allow a regional minister to see somebody to do his discretion when to arrest a criminal and which criminal not to arrest. And you are asking me to leave the government out of this. How can I leave the government out of this? If the very government who I voted for, who the people of Ghana gave the mandate to protect us, is not using the legally available security agency to maintain peace and order and allow the town to be terrorized by hooligans, and you want me to do what? Huh? Yes, sir, line on when you did to me no Ghana to me man. Ye di 2 million man say obehwe emamra eye adwuma obehwe ema kromfo awudifo a omu shi market, they will not have a place to operate. Now obeja the regional minister na ono be ka kire police for say nipa na wakodi bone no enchi no, because me feel say court ni omo ndi ne ye nti bone na omo aye no is justified. Hey, what kind of country are we now? And you are asking me to what? Sampa enkomya asem no yantu ye tu aba no yantu aba amfa nka ho se uhwini a wo na be decide ni obeye ohene. Ye tu aba no yanka se sa na muka oh ye hwini a akonwa no NDC ba obeji, NDC ba obeji, so NDC ba obeji. Dabena you can say party bi ba otimiji akonya ma obi. This is how muya politics. Sana moko share boku di echi and mo di politics sana ebeduru this time. You want to turn Sampa into that. No political adiba na benya esumbu sing the life of the people, the properties of the town. Mr. President, only I don't believe. Because the President Mahamana menimuno, the President Mahamana mesheno, the President Mahamana metieno no, I know he will not stand so low to allow Domahini, to allow Sumahini, to allow the regional minister, to allow the D.C.E to destroy our town. Let's remember. Yediko omo enedi petition ne bae enro amema mo hunu ye call hon so no yanka obi asem anhye ne bu obi aka na asem uhunu the way cross examination ne koso no obisa question na wayi mo hunu ne na opinion adama he cannot even answer. Somebody has to tell him, because sa ebusia no onka ho. So enti mesremo regional minister interview na wakasakra unye na uye sesi enka ekoho no suma suma ana doma na esi yanka sebre waduru hɔ akɔhwɛ ba Sampa fo de omunye bunofo ye na fanafo enti emfa wo ho omuku omukura emfa wo ho a whole this D.C.E wonim se ne eboa emasika ba hɔ enwuma na ekɔ ewo mansini no mu no ene boa ma adwuma kɔ na enkrofo bi ye nneoma bi a enwuma ne sei no, you will not be bold now. That's so ye politics. Omushi market now see they are in majority. What quack logic is this? Uko skumu no wanye logical reasoning. I want you to understand that you will not use Sampa as more experimental ground for my so-called Bonomai. Sampa is a member of the Ashanti Council. And that is it. And nothing will change. Untimeda masi. Nana mon trankunya. Muwo the Sampa Traditional Council yadamasi. Obianka na komanto ni yem. Ni Nana Samba Ghafla beye. Ema sundwe mapa. Ebeba Sampa Traditional Area no mo. No biye juma koso no yebeye. Politicians cannot use their power or take anything to do to intimidate anyone. Enti omu pekurampo na omu betimi esi na D.C.E no kase sumafo babedi yam festival na President Mahama ni Speaker of Parliament num nyina beba ho. Enti omu bema sambo duana ba. Then they introduce him to him and I say, I don't care. We are waiting for that day. We are waiting for that day. Enti yabeda mosi. Ena enra enti tie Adama watara bium. So waho. Wenye AI. Ene waho no.
Adama, wa ukasa ekura abusia dua ya uka mu nsem kire udi ewo mu ana me dinim anso so ma kire wo ba bia me hye na ne enti ana me dinim se me ntwe amanso etise me ye abusia dua ada enti ne oye mabusia dua ma me no me ni akọ
so ho enti boy na wajina nechi no Sambo dua busuani ena Farouk no eni ena Daniel Okra nini ena Farouk ni maami Mansa Rose nini ena wo ka se ne dini omabusuadua no mo nokre nso because ansa na wodin betimi aba obi abusuadua mo no na wo no eni ni nana muwo nana kro na Adama Watara enye ni nana ni na benana ye nana nwa kofito no Adama Watara ni nana ni ye nana yanda a oye ata panyini ne senti na okọ omokbebo ne pa na obeboa wo no ontimi mfa ne ho enhye abusuadua no mo because enye omuni omu emfiri nana baako entitie enti wo ka no ena Sambo dua ne ka se dey na wo ba be kan wo be yi efiri mo ena wo coach no ne ye se wo ka ntimuntie
enti wan family amamu enti obi na tro ma wo mia ena mekika ma omo oyeye na una na akosi amantu aja nso e
sa uti question ase wo a wo twere abusuadua na wo ka se wo ni Sambo duafo eye abusua no a wodi omabusuadua baaye no omabusuadua no wo a wo gina ho no wonim en wo yi eno ano en wo san bisa ne se na wo nana a ye akosi amanto agya nso adanti na ono nso wo ne abusuadua no mo tie ni wo ka ye
akosi amanto agya anje Sampahene na eno nso nkyere se na oye di hye wo gini tum dada na ahima fo kwa na ye di omuye abusuadua na wo de meme de ne wo mu ayeti nkonwa so ene wo mu ayewo saa ehemfo aro wo ti nkonwa so no ne ahemafo ene wo
enti abusuadua yesi fabra na bekire ne enti a wo ye dihye na oyi anu se abusuadua na amode baaye no omudi akonwa ene omu wa ahemanom ene omudin ba mo na wo a na ye baaye se ye ne wo ne ye abusua ena ase debi woni Sambo duafo ne ye abusua na akotwere Sambo duafo abusuadua na Mansa Rose udi ni ba mo Abranti a wogina mfemfini udi ni ba mo Farouk nso udi ni ba mo na mbo wan kasa na wo ka se woni omu ye abusua ni wamfa wo ho amma mo wo maami wamfa na mmamu wo nana wamfa na mmamu adentia because wuni omu enye busia se wuni omu ye busia enka mbenya the same grandmother but you don't the munye busia ntini wuntimi mfa wo ho anhye mu enti ebusiafo ni e course wo ho no
ubo Jama bi Jama ohini be na owu no wudi ni bi eye wa busia ti eba cho eye mi o fa siesie yawe ono na adide ado no so a yede ne bedi akonwa ono ni nana ofre ne si ntina mede ne ba ho eti na ya ndare o hiba
madam